What is up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another video, and I am actually on my way to go to the store. I'm not sure which store I'm going to yet. I really don't, but I have a craving for, like, some snacks and stuff. It's my off day. We're at December 27th, and it's a few days after Christmas. And I made a whole video the other day that I didn't even edit or post because I really didn't like it. I didn't like how it came out. I didn't like what I was saying in it, and so I didn't post it. But I'm just gonna say I did say that I wished everyone had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you enjoyed it with your families. We're only a few days away from the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that good stuff. But I am going to take you on this little road trip to the store. Squeeze up into the car. Oh man. Don't know how this video is going to turn out. But I will turn that off. I will say this. Right now I am using my gimbal. My DJI Osmo 6. Haven't used it in a while, and I was like, hey, let's use some of the fancy gear we got, the gear that God's blessed us with over the past few months, over the last year. This past year, like I said, I had a YouTube channel before, and I bought all this gear for that. Then I deleted the channel, started new with you guys. So I'm using the gear today. I've been using my microphones, if you notice, the lavalier microphones and all that. But right now I'm using a regular shotgun microphone for this. I didn't feel like wiring up myself just to go down the street to get some snacks and stuff. And I am actually charging my drone right now. So here in this video, you're probably going to get some drone footage. So I will throw that in here somewhere along the video. But let's go to the store, let's get some snacks, and I'll show you what we get. Just got back from the store. My little haul is pretty good, I would say. Picked up 3 12-packs of Dr. Peppers, which they were on special at the dollar store, 3 for $12. Got me 4 bags of sour candy, which I like sour candy. If you ever want to send me some, my favorite brand is Sour Strips. It's a brand made by another YouTuber here on YouTube, of course. He makes it out of Houston, Texas, and he's been fortunate enough to be able to distribute like into Target, Walmart, Quick Trip, big stores like that. Whenever I go to Target, I always pick me up like at least 5 or 6 bags of that candy, and it will last me at least a week. But I don't think I eat candy every day, but when I do, it's always sour candy. Um, but I did pick up like those Rolos, the one that comes in the candy cane container. You know, it was 25% off, so I picked up two of those. But I thought I grabbed two, but I grabbed one that contains M&Ms. I saw that when I got to the car. Picked up, of course, some Twinkies and some apple pies. And also got three Monsters, which I didn't even grab one from the bag. And I was going to drink it on the way home. But it is what it is, you know. I got out the house to go buy some drinks and all that because here at the house it's a total of 5 adults, one teenager, and when my daughters come, two little kids that stay here. And it's hard because for me because I get home late. I leave like at 9 o'clock in the morning most days, and I get home and it's about 8:30, almost 9 at night. So usually there's like no tea left, or they're making another pitcher. There's really no other drinks other than water. And when I'm at work, I mostly try to drink only water for the most part. That way I don't drink too much sugars and stuff, which is ironic. I'm a big guy, but I don't like to drink and eat a lot of sugars. But I also don't like to eat a lot of salt, but that's another story for another day. But, you know, I did this little trip today because I'm off and I didn't have the kids with me. So I was like, you know what, let me go pick up all the stuff I usually will eat and drink. And the Dr. Peppers will last me at least 2 weeks. I don't drink Dr. Peppers like crazy. I drink maybe one. I take one to work with me and I'll drink one for dinner. But most of the day I'm drinking all water. And then, of course, if someone asks for one, I'll give them one. But other than that, they all stay in the mini fridge locked away because I don't like to have it open. Otherwise, everyone would go in and take all my Dr. Peppers. And, you know, I had to get my big butt up off the couch and go get it, you know, the Dr. Peppers and stuff, so they can go do that themselves too. But, you know, the other day I was, like I said, I think I said in the beginning of the video, I recorded a video. I didn't really like it, so I didn't post it. And, you know, I was like, you know what? I was sitting inside the house and I was like, let me go to the store and let me record a video. And, you know, I didn't know what to record. I didn't know what was going to be on my heart. I didn't know what to say today, but I will say this. You know, the whole year, this year has been a really interesting ride for me. Um, Many of you don't know this, but I'm going to tell you. At the end of the year, this year, God has blessed me in many ways, you know. Um, I was faced with a lot this year, and the biggest challenge I was faced with was for the past 5 years, I've been on probation for something that occurred many, many years ago. And when all seemed like I was not going to be let off probation because I still had some things I needed to take care of, like community service hours, paying fees, and all that. On top of everything else I'm responsible for outside of that, I thought I was going to be released from probation, and God blessed me and said, you know what? Let me help you out with that. And He helped me. He helped me get off probation. He somehow managed to help me get off probation by putting it into I guess, the people's heart, saying, you know what, let this man off. He's already been on this stuff for 5 years. He dealt with all this stuff in between, you know, like everybody else. I dealt with the pandemic. I dealt with heartbreak. I had to sacrifice a lot. But during the whole probation period as well, I went through a divorce. I went through having to adjust my life to being a single person now, and a man that gets to see his kids when I'm able to. Not that I don't see my kids all the time. I get them 1 or 2 days out of the week, sometimes 3, and that's because I get one day off during the week and then I get them every other weekend. So it's hard for me to get them, especially during school. But like right now, today, I didn't get them because I didn't know I was going to be off. I didn't know I was going to be at home until last night about 11 o'clock when my boss called me and said, hey, if you want to take off, go ahead and take off. And by that time, I couldn't just call my ex and say, hey, let me go pick up the kids like tonight. And, that would have been hard to do. But anyways, I'll get into that another day. But he's blessed me. He got me off probation. He's helping me get off, alcohol. And then, of course, he's helping me turn my life around and reintroduce myself to him and reconnect with him and build this new relationship with him. And, it, this new journey I'm on has actually opened my eyes up to a lot of things that um, I never really noticed before about myself. Is that, I'm one of those kind of guys that when I'm dedicated to something, I go all in. And, I haven't realized that about myself in a long time, especially since my mind was cloudy and my mind was not all the way there. Um, so when I'm looking back at this year, how it started and how it's ending, and how I'm gonna start the next, it's something that's like, wow, you know, I've been with you know walking with God for a very little bit of time in the last pretty much only a month and a half now, and it's amazing of how blessed I am now. Like, I haven't had a clear message to tell people ever on YouTube. And the message I guess I'm getting to today for this video is that if you want to give your life to God, if you want to take the leap and just give it all to him, you know, there's no time like the present. It doesn't matter where you're at in life. If you want to give your life to God, just do it. When I decided to give it all to God, you know, I was a mess. I was a complete mess. I had no idea where I wanted to see myself. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know anything. And I just took that leap and just said, hey, you know what, God? I've been doing it this way for a long time. I'm not getting nowhere. Let me just go ahead and just let you take over. Let you do your thing. And I'll do whatever it is you want me to. Kind of like, that scene with Forrest Gump when the drill sergeant's like, Gump, what's your sole purpose in this army? To do whatever you tell me to, drill sergeant? That kind of thing, right? And, that's how I was, I feel like I was in this mess, didn't know what to do, and I kept hearing these whispers in my ear, and God said, hey, what do you want to do? Like, how do you want to do this? And I just said it. I will do whatever you tell me to. And that's what I've been doing for this past month and a half. I quit drinking. I quit doing a lot of things I was doing. I'm reading my Bible. I'm trying to get closer to God. And, there's days where I'm like, oh, man, this is hard. But there's days like right now. I got out the house. I went on a small little shopping trip to get stuff not that I needed, I wanted it. And tonight I'm going to go to church. And then I'm going to go to the gym. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to work. And in between all this, I'm going to sit and read my Bible, edit this video, and post it for you. But like I said, if you want to give your life to God, there's no time like the present. There's really not. Just do it. I'm no expert, but from what I've experienced so far, it was the best decision I could have made. So I'm not going to fill your mind with sermons and Bible verses and all that. That's really not my style. My style is more, you're grown. You know what you gotta do. If it's on your heart to give it to God, then give it to God. If it's just like one of those things like you're not sure, then ask God. Pray. Go to church. Ask a friend. Go online. There's so many Facebook chat, groups that will, give you advice. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that will give you advice. There's a lot of TikTok channels that will give you advice. There's so much out there for you to get the advice that you need. If you don't take mine, there's someone else's that you can take. And, why not start the new year off completely from scratch? Not the new year, new me stuff. Just start your life on a new path. Don't say the new year, new me. It's your new life, your new journey, your new beginning for yourself. But I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go inside, put all this stuff in the refrigerator and all that, and do my little Bible study. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the drone footage and the time-lapse footage, all that good stuff. And if you haven't done so, please drop a like on this video, hit that follow button, and be ready for more videos to come. Until next time, you guys, you have a safe and happy new year if I don't see you before then. And hopefully you enjoy the rest of your holidays. And God bless. Peace.